With the future of automotive transportation heading in the direction of full electrification, the folks at Volkswagen invited the media to Chattanooga, Tennessee recently for a sneak peek at its new factory that will soon be producing the all-electric ID4 all-wheel drive compact SUV. Upon arrival in Chattanooga, we heard from Scott Keogh, the president and CEO of Volkswagen's North American operations, who outlined the company's plans for ramping up production of the all-electric ID4 all-wheel drive, as well as the possibility of a future model that will actually have a lower starting price because it will be built on U.S. soil.
I think if you look at Chattanooga and where it was, you had a city that literally the river could not be entered. It's too toxic. You had air that you could not breathe. And this was one of those cities that people were sort of writing off. Fast forward to today, if you look at where our factory is, it used to be in a toxic ammo dump, completely refurbished that, building a factory, 4,000 jobs, building electric cars. And then you see the impact, and hopefully you get a chance to walk around and see the city a little bit, and it's revitalized. And I think if you're responsible for a factory, your job is not to say, I'm making cars today. Your job is going to be, can we generationally make cars here, 20, 30, 40 years? And I think that's why we've set this factory up right with Atlas and SUVs and set up for the future with the ID4. So it's an exciting time to be here. Hopefully you'll experience the product, obviously, and you'll experience the factory, and you'll experience the city and everything that we're doing here. Here we're going to talk about the all-wheel drive. I think maybe the car has one shortcoming, no debate, all-wheel drive. And obviously the 100 horsepower that comes with all-wheel drive. And I think you'll get a chance to drive it, but I think the mix is going to be like 50-50, so obviously a crucial element of the car, getting it out there, and you'll get a chance to experience it. And of course, as you know, this is part of an exhaustive budget. On our side, obviously, we have the car ID4. We're going to localize that car next year. We're going to introduce an entry model targeting $35,000. We're also going to bring the Aero super aerodynamic sedan, and of course, we're also going to bring full-blown Love Magic, the ID Buzz. So this is a good first step. And I think Volkswagen's done what it set out to do. Get our house in order, get profitable, and get some love back to the brand.
We also heard from Dustin Kraus, Director of E-Mobility for Volkswagen America, about what VW is doing to attract customers to drive and buy electric.
In terms of how this works in our offer, I think what we're trying to do is remove every barrier that someone might have to moving to an EV. The first thing that we did, we lead in price. We started under $40,000, and that's before any credit that's available. The next thing that we do, we have great specs, 250 miles of range or more. And the last thing is the question that people have all the time, but where do I charge it? And if I could solve that, maybe I'll be able to get one. And what we say, 3 years included with the car for free, drive anywhere in the country, and you're ready to go. And customers are responding to that.
But before the plant tour, we test drove the new ID4, which is currently being built in 5 factories worldwide, while the Chattanooga plant is getting up to speed. So first drive in the brand new Volkswagen ID4 all-electric vehicle. This is going to be built here in Chattanooga, Tennessee, to be built here right on U.S. soil. We're heading out to the plant to see what's going on in preparation for the building of this. But first, we're getting the drive through the beautiful Tennessee hills here outside of Chattanooga. And this is an electric vehicle. And as electric vehicles, as we know, are smooth and quiet and quick. The ID4 Pro all-wheel drive has an all-electric range of 240 miles and lots of cool technology throughout the sleek-looking cabin. Driving is quick, quiet, and comfortable as we traverse the Tennessee hills and valleys outside Chattanooga. And of course, you never need to stop at a gas station. Finding this acceleration to be quite fun. Really zipping around on these hills, boy. Oh, I want to go slow though, because this is the Mennonite country, so this is where we've got horse-drawn carriages, people going really slow, and I need to respect that for certain. But as you can see, it's a high-tech vehicle, very minimal gauge cluster. As a matter of fact, it's all digital right here. using the travel assist now with my 3-finger touch. So they just want you to have 3 fingers on there so it knows that you're alive and that you're, you know, in control of the vehicle. But in fact, the vehicle is controlling itself, keeping within the lane, keeping a safe distance from cars in front, and of course keep you at the speed that you wanted. Some other cool, interesting little gadgets and things. There's a heated windshield. So Volkswagen has done studies to determine that it takes less energy to warm the windshield to get rid of frost in the winter than it does to blow hot air on it. Another interesting innovation in this Volkswagen ID4 is there is a start-stop button, but you don't ever have to use it. As a matter of fact, I couldn't even find it. You have the keys in your pocket or in the car already. You get in, sit down, and it'll turn on. It's not turning on an engine, it's just turning on the battery, getting the electric going. When you want to stop, get out of the car, and it turns itself off. So it's a fanny button. The EV plant will build not only the body and frame of the ID4, but will also build the liquid-cooled batteries that will power the EV. The Chattanooga facility is already a huge 1,400-acre campus that has been producing sedans like the outgoing Passat and SUVs like the 3-row Atlas, VW's best-selling model. While the exact timing has yet to be announced, the start of U.S. manufacturing of the ID4 is expected to take place in early 2022. That Chattanooga model is also expected to have a reduced starting price in the mid-$20,000, including federal rebates and tax incentives, making it one of the most affordable electric vehicles on the market. There's no doubt about it. The future of automotive transportation is electric. And for the folks at Volkswagen's Chattanooga manufacturing facility, the future is now.